Well, we're just hovering above 70 degrees here in the studio. I've got my wood burning stove in operation. I've got my my jug of hot water here, and yeah, as you can see, I've got some concrete bricks here on the top, just so I can put pots there and the heat doesn't get too hot, you know, for the pots. So, well, as you can see, I'm doing something here at the table. Ha! But what is that? Hello, Ted. What's going on here? Hello, boy. Anyway, yeah, thanks for joining us, folks. I'm here. In fact, what I'm doing is I'm just putting a little wax onto some of these small pictures. I'm doing some little motif decorations, and then I'm going to dip them over there in that bucket of red iron oxide slip. So join me down here. Let's see now. So yeah. So there's a couple of different ways of doing this with the red iron oxide slip, or a couple of ways that I do it anyway, and that is I either put the slip on as you saw the other day. In fact, I did some of these tankards. Let me just show these to you. These are the little tankards that you saw me dipping on the other occasion. I think it might have been the last clip. I can't remember, to be honest. And you can see that I have, with the lemon zester, in this case, I've scratched through a decoration, you see. So these are now, are drying off, and they're going to be bisque fired. That's the next thing, the next stage with those guys. But so, and a few of these I may do in that way. I've just separated out some of my those pictures that I made. I think I made 35, I can't remember. But some will go and be bisque fired and go then into a clear glaze and have a brush decoration. And the others are going to be like this with the red iron oxide. Anyway, I've got here some wax resist that you can buy from your pottery supplier, and I usually just put a bit of that here. You can mix it in a separate container. I just add a few drops of water to it, okay? So it's not quite so thick and gluppy. It's a little bit more easy to work with, you see. So I just mix it up in here like that. And for this trick I'm just using a regular kind of cheapo paintbrush, not a sort of Japanese type of brush. And with these I'm just being very spontaneous with some kind of decoration, and it's best to always do these and keep them pretty simple. You don't want too much detail, because when you dip them in the red iron oxide, you'll lose some of the detail. So yeah, just having a look at some of these. You won't be able to see very clearly, you see what these are, but because of the wax is not very visible. But I just try and keep them pretty simple. I'm just going to do some a crosshatch decoration on this one. I don't think I'm somebody actually who's really into a lot of detail. I don't think. I'm not very... I like to try and work reasonably quickly without too much fuss. So, and there it is. If you can see that, that's pretty simple, isn't it? But you know what? It's the simple decorations that work the best, because you don't want to have too much detail, because you crowd out the pot, you know? You crowd it out. So what you want to do is leave some space for the glaze to, you know, to do its thing. Don't feel you've got to put a decoration in every little space on the pot. So, okay, so there's those. Okay, let's go to the glazed bucket. Let us go. And I'll just show you how this works, just in case you've never done this before. I'm sure you've all done it before. I'm just going to put my apron on, folks. Hang on. Yeah, today's clip was supposed to be me. I said I was going to make those wire cut-off tools. Well, I am going to do them, but I just had to get these done, and then I thought, well, we'll make a clip. Why not make another clip? So what I'll do is I'll go grab some of those that I've already done. Once you put the wax on, you really want to let it dry, the wax, a little bit. So look here, this is one I did earlier. So all I'm going to do is, maybe you can make out where the wax is there. What we got to be watchful for is, after we've dipped it, you see, sometimes the glaze does not resist the wax, so I have to be ready to oh, the phone's ringing. Hang on a sec. Oh. Hello there. Do you think I could call you back? Would that be possible? I'll call you back on the same number. I'm sorry, just in the middle of doing something right now. I'll call you back in 5-10 minutes, okay? Thanks very much. Bye-bye. Okay, so I'm just rolling up my sleeves here. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to give this a decent stir. I want to make sure that you get the glaze right off the bottom, because the glaze will settle out, you see, and you want to be able to make sure that it's properly in suspension. Well, this is not a glaze, this is a slip, but it's the same thing, you know. Okay, so what I was going to say was, before the phone I got interrupted, I'm going to be ready with this pin tool here, because it'll help the glaze to, you'll see me blowing on it as well. Maybe I won't need to, we'll see. Okay, so we're just going to dip down, just like we did the other day, thumb and finger on the lip and the thumb on the bottom, down like that. Just take it down to the bottom, okay? Now you see it's not resisting, is it, at the minute? But give it a few shakes. Beginning. This is how you get dizzy. So you may find He's not coming out as I wanted him to. You see, I had some dots here, but the glaze has not resisted. Okay, I'll pick them out afterwards. You see, that's why I was trying to explain, don't have any kind of decoration that is too fussy, because you'll lose it. Now you don't want to have this slip too thick either, because that also can stop it resisting. I think that one, it worked a bit better, didn't it? I've got a foxglove decoration on the front here, one of my dad's, so let's see if we can get him to come out. Yep, there he is. You see that? He came out well, didn't he? That one. So I want to try to make sure I keep the bottom clean, all right? Don't get any slip on the bottom of the pot, if possible. Now this one is a bit more of a busy decoration, but we'll see if it comes out. Just making my thumb clean. Dipping him down and up. Did he come out? He did. Good. It's kind of nice. Now we got that one that you saw me do with the cross hatch. He's just about dry. We'll do him anyway. So you've given him a blow. Okay, so that's those. Now there's a few more there. What I'm going to do with those, I'm just going to, these that don't have any wax on, so these will be just sgraffito. Okay, so just dip. What could be simpler? I kind of like working with slip. I got both cats in here this afternoon. They're pottery cats today. Tem, what's going on? What's going on? Now don't touch that, Tem, don't put your nose on it. Don't put your nose on it. Alright, so just going to go wash my hands, folks. Yep. Hey Tempster, what's going on? Are you a pottery cat today, are you? Are you? Are you a pottery cat? Good boy. And where's Shino? Shino's over there on the chair. Shino! Boot boot! Okay folks, well, there you can see those those guys that we just did. Obviously let them dry off now. And then I will just go over them with a sponge just to make sure there's no, you know, slip where I don't want it. And then they'll be dried out here on the stove, and then that'll be it. They'll be going to bisque then. So please go to my website, simonleachpottery.com, and yeah, we have yeah, I'll be away next, not this coming weekend, but the following weekend at Montoursville, which is near Williamsport. And there's a workshop happening there, and it's a hands-on workshop, and I think they have some spare places. So that's Montoursville, November 8th and 9th. After that, yeah, for details about that, just write to me. If you're interested in that workshop, give me a call or write to me, and I'll email you a flyer, and then you can contact the person, Kathy she's called, who is leading that workshop over in Montoursville. After that, November 22nd and 23rd, I'm aiming to have a workshop here. It's kind of a bit last minute, and we may even run one in early December if we get interest. If you are somebody who's interested in coming and you're thinking about it, just write to me, and we'll pencil you in. Okay folks, well thanks for joining us. I will be doing the clip. On the toggles, and as you can see, I've got all the toggles here. I've got the ceramic toggles, and I've got my cane toggles all ready to go. So that'll be, hopefully will be the next clip. Okay folks, thanks for joining us, and as always, keep practicing. Bye bye. Dee 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 dee.